Right now at Vancouver and Victoria, it's a mix of sun and cloud, and temperatures sitting around the mid-single digits. Up north, it is quite cold. Whitehorse -18, Yellowknife at -26. Some of that colder air cutting into parts of northern Alberta with Fort McMurray at -14. Calgary, though, sitting at 2 degrees with some sunshine. -4 at Regina. Winnipeg sitting at -6. Iqaluit right now, -10. So a couple degrees colder than it was at this time yesterday. Down through southern Ontario, it's 2 degrees at Toronto, and then a little bit chillier around Ottawa at -3. Montreal at -2. Here in the Maritimes, -1 at Fredericton, +1 at Halifax, 0 at Charlottetown, and -1 at St. John's in Newfoundland. Taking a look at our forecast timeline, we continue to contend with a wintry mix of precipitation in the region as we're moving through this evening and tonight. Now, once again, for most of Nova Scotia, it is rain, drizzle, and fog. However, there has been some freezing rain in northern parts of the mainland of Nova Scotia, areas of Cumberland and Colchester counties, potentially parts of Pictou County as well, and up in the Cape Breton Highlands. Now, that area of the region that's been seeing a little bit of freezing rain, Nova Scotia, as temperatures fall this evening and tonight, that part of the province is expected to turn back over to a period of accumulating snow. And that's why we have that snowfall warning in effect for parts of Cumberland and Colchester counties, as well as a special weather statement out for Pictou County. Prince Edward Island as well has been seeing some freezing rain. That's expected to turn over to some snow tonight, and some accumulating snow still expected around Moncton, the southeast New Brunswick, as we move towards and a few hours after midnight. Now, by the early morning hours of Thursday, most of this weather is in the process of winding down to some flurries, but some flurries are expected in the north of New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, northern eastern areas of Nova Scotia. Across the region, please be careful about icy or slippery surfaces at the start of the day for tomorrow. Even those parts of the Maritimes that have mostly seen rain out of this weather system have some low temperatures tonight, headed back down towards the freezing mark, so wet surfaces could become icy. Winds in the forecast for tomorrow will be out of the northwest. They'll have some gusts between 20 and 40 kilometers per hour. Let's take a look at those low temperatures that I mentioned. And for the province of New Brunswick, falling into a range from around -4 to 0, down to around -1 for Prince Edward Island for tonight. And most of the low temperatures for Nova Scotia will fall into a range around -1 to +1. Then looking at the high temperatures in the forecast for tomorrow across the north of New Brunswick, between -1 and +3, 3 degrees there at Miramichi, a little bit milder. Fredericton near 2 degrees. Same thing goes for Campobello and Grand Manan. St. John, the high temperature near 2 degrees, and for Moncton in the southeast. Across Prince Edward Island, communities like O'Leary and Charlottetown, St. Peter's Bay, and Montague will have a high temperature near +1, near 0 for Summerside, Cavendish, and Surrey. Cape Breton for tomorrow with high temperatures between 0 and 4 degrees. On the north shore of Nova Scotia, high temperatures near 0, but on the eastern shore, the highs between 0 and 2. Northern and central parts of the province for tomorrow with high temperatures between 1 and 3 degrees, including 2 at city centers Halifax and Dartmouth, 2 degrees for the Annapolis Valley. On the south shore of Nova Scotia, 3 at Bridgewater, Liverpool, Shelburne in the southwest. High temperatures near 3 degrees as well, including at Yarmouth. Taking a look at the 7-day outlook for New Brunswick coming up on Friday. Mix of sun and cloud during the day, but a little bit of light rain. Showers expected Friday night. Fairly mild for the start of the weekend on Saturday, but snow possible on Sunday. And temperatures turn a little bit chillier through the start of next week. Possibility of flurries next Wednesday. For Nova Scotia and the outlook coming up on Friday, a mix of sun and cloud during the day, some light rain, showers, fog Friday night. There's a chance of showers on Saturday. Temperatures mild through the weekend, so rain in the forecast for Sunday. Flurries expected on Monday. Temperatures turning a little bit chillier into Tuesday with highs near 0, and then Wednesday a mix of sun and cloud. And for Prince Edward Island, the outlook coming up on Friday, a mix of sun and cloud during the day, some rain expected Friday night, a mix of sun and cloud for Saturday, a mixture of showers and flurries on Sunday as high temperatures will be near 2 degrees, flurries on Monday, and then a mix of sun and cloud for Tuesday and Wednesday.